I look forward to getting up to go to work every morning. It's so neat to be out there. And that's why I take so many photographs. I used to try to explain what I saw every day, and the camera captures it. My name is Gene Gamache. I'm a pickup driver's window photographer. Most of my shots are taken right out of my driver's window. I carry my camera with me at all times, so when a situation comes up, I can take a few shots. You can see this whole valley and Mount Rainier and Mount Adams all at the same time. To get all that in one shot is pretty nice.
I'm Ed St. Mary, a lifelong hop grower here at Black Star Ranch. The farm was started by my grandfather, Jeff Gamache. He bought this piece of ground we're standing on right now in the 1920s, so we're pushing 100 years on this property here. He grew up just down the road. We're on Gamache Road, if that tells you anything. I always thought that Grandpa had the coolest job. That lifestyle that I saw him living was something that I always wanted for myself and my family and my kids to grow up on the farm, to learn that work ethic that goes along with farming.
I'm Ben St. Mary, and I'm a hop grower at Black Star Ranch. As a young kid, 5, 6 years old, I remember just coming to work with my dad, and whatever he was doing, I wanted to be with him. And I thought, this was our world. I grew up on the farm. It is our world. Going on 3 years ago now, my Uncle Dale was getting ready to retire, and he lived in this home. It's the home that my great-grandfather lived in and raised my grandmother in, and there's a lot of history here. And we just ultimately came to the decision that it would be really cool to just move into this house and raise our family here where multiple generations have in the past.
It's pretty cool to see 4 generations, and I got a grandson who sure looks like he wants to continue. He's only 10 years old, but it sure looks like he wants to continue farming.
My son Riker is a spitting image of me. He had a school project this fall, and he's like, "Dad, I want to build a picking machine." So we built this little mock picking machine for his school project, and it's kind of funny. We built it out of beer boxes and created a pulley system that took the little binds into the machine, and then they came out in little bales. It was really fun to do with them.
I had kind of fixed up my shop behind my house to work on race cars, and I'd always wanted a Bronco, so I found this Bronco. It was rust brown when I bought it. So in a lot of ways, building the Bronco is similar to farming, right? It's the fact that it's never done. We're always tweaking, there's always improvements to make. That's what we do on the farm. We're always looking for a better way to do something.
We are a little bit diversified. We've got a little over 800 acres of hops and around 300 acres of apples. My dad and I kind of oversee most of the operations in the hops. And then we've got my younger brother, Michael, who's managing the orchard side.
My name's Mike St. Mary. I manage the orchard for Black Star Ranch and kind of try to help out in the hop stuff when I can. A lot of what I know I've learned from family on the farm and my dad and my brother to great uncles.
I'm Chad Gamache. I'm with Black Star Ranch, and I manage our office and day-to-day financial operations and kind of keep us on track. The farm has grown tremendously since I was in high school. We're not just kind of a mom and pop operation anymore.
The thing that really turned the economic situation on our farm was the development of the craft brewing industry.
You went back 10 years ago and nobody knew what a hop grower was, and now we're in the spotlight. And a huge part of that is because of what YCH has done to connect us to the brewers. It's really cool to think about how connected we are to this huge industry. Like our little farm is connected to brewers all over the world. And the fact that they want to come and see us and see what we do and care about what we do has changed the whole game.
When we had the opportunity to join Yakima Chief, after working with them for a long time and seeing the returns that we were getting from them and that value system, we didn't have to think about it very long. We were very, very excited to become part of Yakima Chief.
YCH does a great job with brewer relationships as well as grower relationships, making sure they're getting brewers the varieties they want and they have the supply for them.
We never have a chance to meet the vast majority of these folks personally, but they're using what we grew out here every day in their products, and then their customers get to enjoy what we've put our heart and soul into.
It's truly a privilege to work with my kids every day.
The next generation is here, and I think they're going to do a pretty good job in the future.
We work hard. You know, we're not always free to stand around and do interviews. And
Gene Gamache is my father, and Ed St. Mary's my first cousin. The family tree is a little complicated. Yeah, you know, you've got a big family, I guess, when it takes an Excel sheet to keep track of everybody. So.